Well, good morning, everybody. Thanks to all of you for being out here as we kick off the spring festival season in Austin, Texas. This is one of my favorite times of year in Austin. It's an exciting time of year for us, and we're entering that sweet spot. I hope we're entering that sweet spot. I pray we're entering that sweet spot where Austin weather is and all that cold is now behind us, and we can all enjoy a beautiful Austin spring. And even more exciting is that as we go into that Austin spring is there is no shortage of things for us to do in this great city. From Rodeo Austin to the ABC Kite Festival at Butler Park to the Austin Reggae Festival held right here at Auditorium Shores, and to all the many more festivals and activities that make Austin such a great place to visit and an even better place to live. And of course, we can't leave out the granddaddy of all those festivals, the festival that made Austin an international destination, and that's South by Southwest. South by is right around the corner, and as always, it will again draw thousands to our city from the fields of education, technology, film, television, and of course, music. And thousands more will want to be here. They'll just want to be part of that one-of-a-kind experience. As we welcome both visitors and plan for these events that are foundational to both our culture and our economy, we recognize the added strain that puts on city resources, what it does for traffic congestion and potential travel delays that large-scale events can create. It also calls on us to have a heightened vigilance when it comes to safety and security. I want everyone to know that Austin is prepared, and we ask for the patience and the partnership of our residents as we navigate the challenges that festivals and events bring when we have them here in Austin. Today, you will also hear from the Austin Center for Events, the Austin Police Department, the Austin Transportation and Public Works, and CapMetro as they share more details of our planning and preparation for this spring festival season. So now I'm going to turn it over to Angela Means, Director of the newly created Office of Arts, Culture, Music, and Entertainment. Director?
Good morning, everyone. I am thrilled to join you today as the newly created Director of the city's Office of Arts, Culture, Music, and Entertainment. It's an exciting time to lead our team and a privilege to serve a city as vibrant and dynamic as Austin. We are committed to transforming how our community experiences special events, making sure they are memorable and safe for everyone. This year, the Austin Center for Events has reviewed nearly 110 applications for events over the next 2 weeks. It's a busy time, and we're all excited about the events that will be held during spring festival season. Achieving this would not be possible without working closely with our event organizers and multiple city departments that make up the Austin Center for Events, including the Austin Police Department, Transportation and Public Works, Austin Travis County Emergency Medical Services, Parks and Recreation, Austin Fire Department, Austin Public Health, Austin Resource Recovery, Development Services, and Homeland Security and Emergency Management. These partners and others are represented here today, and we thank them for their continued support. We invite everyone to follow us on #SpringFestATX on social media for all of the news and updates from the city throughout the spring festival season. Our public assembly code enforcement teams will be active throughout the season, making sure that all events meet our safety standards and permitting requirements. We hope to see our community enjoy spring festival season. Thank you for your time. And now I'd like to hand it over to our Chief, Lisa Davis, with the Austin Police Department.
Thank you, Angela. All right, so I'm Lisa Davis, Police Chief for the Austin Police Department, and I am excited to welcome everyone to the Spring Festival 2025. Mayor, this is my first one. I've heard amazing things, so I'm very excited about it. So to help ensure a safe and enjoyable experience, I'd like to go over some important safety reminders for our attendees and our drivers and our community. So street closures and traffic flow. Make sure that we're complying with all street closures. These areas will be clearly marked with orange and white barricades. Do not ignore them. We'll also be using some of the meridian barricades in other areas. Some roads may also be blocked by park patrol units. Do not drive around or ignore these units. Also, street closures, specifically for the South by Southwest, will begin at 12 noon and continue into the early morning hours. Expect major traffic impacts, and please be patient and drive with caution. Pedestrians, please follow all pedestrian signals and use designated crosswalks. Follow officers' directions and traffic control personnel. Drivers, please do not block our intersections or contribute to unnecessary congestion. Consider using public transportation or rideshare services. Know the designated rideshare pickup and drop-off zones as well. That'll be helpful. And then for parking information, parking will be limited in and around downtown. We know this. No parking in tow-away zones will be strictly enforced. Many residential areas require parking permits. Do not park in these restricted zones. You will be towed. Alcohol consumption and safety. If you do plan to drink, please do so responsibly. The No Refusal initiative will be in effect from March 7th through the duration of the festival. So know your surroundings. Be aware of entry and exit points. If you get separated from your group, establish a designated meeting location and keep track of your personal belongings. Public safety and emergency response APD officers will be highly visible, so know this, throughout the downtown area. So if you see something suspicious, say something. Report any concerns immediately to 911. Our number one priority is to ensure everyone has a safe and enjoyable time at the festival. We appreciate your cooperation. And also keep in mind for 6th Street closures. The 6th Street closure, even though we have changed that in the recent months and opening that up to traffic, it will look exactly as it has in the past. As far as for South by, it will be closed, so that we'll have that same footprint, so know that. All right, so that is it for public safety, and I'm going to turn it over to Dr. Desmer Walks, with Austin Public Health.
Thank you, Chief. My name is Dr. Desmar Walks, and I'm the Austin Travis County Health Authority and Austin Public Health's Medical Director. On Friday, we had our first reported case of measles in Travis County since 2019. It's been 25 years since any cases before that. The case involved an unvaccinated infant who was exposed to the virus during a vacation overseas. We quickly started our contact tracing investigations and found no exposures are expected to be connected to this case. The infant's family members are all vaccinated and are isolating at home. This is our only case, and we are not currently experiencing an outbreak of measles here in Travis County. We're working with our healthcare partners across the area who are prepared should they encounter a patient exhibiting symptoms of the virus. And as of today, Texas has seen 146 cases of measles related to the community outbreak, with 20 people hospitalized due to the complications this year. There has also been one death involving a school-aged child who was unvaccinated. Symptoms of measles include cough, runny nose, red watery eyes, and then a flat red rash breaks out on the forehead and spreads to the rest of the body. Measles is serious and can be more than just a rash. Pneumonia and encephalitis, an infection of the swelling of the brain, are life-threatening complications that can lead to death. Young children, pregnant women, immunocompromised people, and unvaccinated people are especially at risk. If a person has measles, 90% of the people nearby can become infected if they're not vaccinated. The virus can survive in the air for 2 hours after an infected person has left the area. People who have direct contact through coughs or sneezes should monitor for symptoms for 21 days after exposure. The most important thing that everyone can do today is make sure that they've received their MMR, or the measles vaccine. The vaccine is available at most doctors' offices and pharmacies. I'm also calling on our doctors to check with patients and recommend vaccination if they haven't received measles vaccine, which is found in the MMR vaccination. If your doctor doesn't have appointments available, ask that they give you an order or a prescription that you can take to a local pharmacy. Children under the age of 14 will need a prescription from their doctor to get vaccinated in a pharmacy. For children and adults who are uninsured or underinsured, APH offers vaccine at our Shots for Tots and Big Shots clinics, as well as in our mobile vaccine units. And I want to thank the community of Austin, Travis County for their getting out and getting vaccinated. We've seen an increase in those vaccines, so we're hoping for a safe and healthy festival season. Thank you. And now I will present Richard Mendoza with the Department of Transportation and Public Works.
Thank you, Doctor. Good morning, everyone. It's great to be here with you and share this time getting ready for an exciting spring festival season. I do want to go over some important transportation public works items before we get into the spring festival season. So our staff has been working very hard to ensure everyone enjoys themselves safely during this busy time. It's going to be a great 9 days in downtown Austin, and we're excited to have people from all over the world coming here to enjoy the activities and visit our wonderful local businesses. Whether you're attending the festival or not, please be aware that the next few weeks will be a very busy time around downtown. There will be road closures, detours in place. So if you can walk, bike, or take alternative modes of transportation like transit, we strongly encourage you to do so. If you are attending the festival, whether you're visiting locally or from somewhere out of town, we encourage you to take advantage of all of our mobility options in Austin. You can bike with your own bike, use our community's Metro bike share program, walking, of course, public transit, shared mobility. They're all great options and all great ways to get to and around downtown. In this past year, our Metro bike, working with CapMetro, our fleet has expanded and converted entirely to electric assist bikes, making them easier to use than ever. I do want to repeat what Chief Davis said earlier. If you are going to be drinking, please make a plan to get home safely. There are many options, including public transit and ride shares. If you do elect to drive and have some drinks, I want you to know about the city's parking ticket waiver program. If you make the responsible choice to leave your car overnight and get a safe ride home after you've been drinking, you may be eligible to have a parking ticket waived. Just save the receipt for your safe ride home and fill out a waiver, and you can get the forms at austintexas.gov/gethomesafely. So our staff will be continuing to monitor conditions throughout this season and activate closures and adjust our signal timings when necessary. We look forward to everyone having a great and safe time, reminding everyone to watch out again for people walking and biking around downtown. So with that, I want to hand it over to Ms. Tawan Cole with CapMetro. Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. CapMetro is prepared, ready, and excited to help get people around town during this very busy time in our Central Texas region. We're encouraging everyone, including our visitors and our community members, to use our services, which include bus, rail, and our bike share program. To plan your trip with all three, please download the Transit app. CapMetro rail services will be extended until 2:30 a.m. on Friday and Saturday for both weekends during the South by Southwest Festival. And we will also extend our rail service until midnight every other night of the festival. With South by Southwest in town and also a home match for Austin FC this weekend, we expect larger than usual crowds on our rail. So please remember that our Rapid Route 803 can drop you off at the Q2 doorstep. And another reminder is to please be patient and kind, not just your operators, but also to your fellow transit riders. As you heard a little bit, our bike share program has expanded. We have 75 stations around the downtown area, which can get you to South by Southwest events, or if you just want to bike around town. And for those coming into town, we encourage you to use our Route 20 to get you to the downtown area. For our bus and rail customers, please download our new UMO app. Our old CapMetro app recently retired on the 1st. And we have information on our buses and also on our CapMetro website in order to help customers who may have questions with that. To plan your trip on all of our services, remember to please download Transit app and to be safe. Thank you.
Well, thanks everybody. As I indicated at the very beginning, Austin is prepared for our festival season. This is something we have experience with, and we always look forward to it. So it's a time of year where, as I indicated, the weather is what we want it to be. It's the weather that we always remember Austin by, and it's a time for people in Austin to enjoy these wonderful festivals, but we're also going to have a lot of visitors. So we ask our Austinites to be patient and help us with this process, because a lot of people love this city that we all live in. And with that, I'll open it up if anybody's got some specific questions. Yeah. Well, sure. I mean, but we always have something going on in downtown. So it's not like that this is a unique year. So the planning that's gone into South by, sure, that's been part of what people think of as just part of it. So there's nothing out of the ordinary, would be what I would say to that. I'm looking at you. You know, I don't know that specific answer, and I don't know if we have somebody from South by that's here with us. Oh, yeah, there you are. Good.
Our footprint's going to be very similar to what we saw last year. We're expecting about the same numbers, and the number of venues for music is a little bit less, but we don't look to see, or we're not thinking that will impact the number of people that are coming to attend.
Tell them who you are.
Oh, absolutely. Our footprint is we extend over into the east side with a number of film venues. We're over here. We'll be at the outdoor stage on Sunday. We have a number of hotels and the convention center that we're using for programming. And we have theaters, including our new theater that'll be at the Hyatt here across the river, including all the other theaters that we typically use, the Paramount, Violet Crown, Alamo, South Lamar. So we're all the way south and east and a little bit west. Numbers of So we're looking at about the same numbers of last year. Specific numbers, I'm trying to remember what we had in our economic impact statement from last year, but so I don't want to quote the wrong number, but if you want to look that up, it's on our website. We're looking at about the same numbers as last year. And then my name is Tammy Richter. I'm the Vice President of Event Operations. TAMIRICHTER.
Good job. Thank you. Other questions? Yeah. Well, we're continuing. I'll say two things, that, if I understand the question, two things that are special. One is we continue to emphasize that the single best way to address measles and not getting measles is a vaccination. That's number one thing that I would probably emphasize. The second thing I'd emphasize is that we have seen a reaction. We're actually very pleased with the reaction we've seen, where we think there's an increased effort by Austinites to get vaccinated, and that is a good thing. So we're happy with that, and I would emphasize that. What I would also say is that we have this one case that we've talked about. We want to make sure people are paying attention to this and are safe about it and getting vaccinated. And I'll say that, I'll use that word over and over again. We want people to be vaccinated. But we don't have an outbreak in Austin. And while it is important for people to pay attention, it is important for people to get vaccinated. It is important for them to check on their vaccination status and get vaccinated if not vaccinated. We're looking forward to this festival season in South by and not having any problems in that regard. Dr. Walks, did I say anything you want to correct?
No, sir, and I would add that South by Southwest has been implementing over the years since COVID health policy, and they're continuing that with this in this instance as well. So we're really anticipating that this is going to be a really healthy and safe season.
All right, one more question. Okay. Everybody have a great, happy, healthy festival season. It's part of what we love about this great place, and enjoy yourselves. Thank you all very much.